Tonight on Chronicle, independent and homegrown.
It's Rita Carey on Boston's Independent Radio on the River. I love interviewing the bands. That's my most favorite part.
The tiny radio station that's making big waves with its dedication to local bands.
The thing we love to do the most is to expose people to brand new music.
People really love the sense of discovery on the river, and we've got a great track record of breaking a lot of new artists.
That's next on Chronicle.
First up tonight, local bands and new artists. You don't really hear indie music on many radio stations these days, but the River 92.5 is charting its own course.
Yeah, and one of the most popular voices on the River is Stratum's own Rita Carey. Audrey Cox introduces us to Rita and the folks at the River who say music is their driving passion and that's making local musicians sing.
In 1948, radio station WHAV-AM went on the air in Haverhill, Massachusetts, bringing big band music to the Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire.
It's Rita Carey on Boston's Independent Radio on the River. You know, if you've got kids or, if you feel like a big kid yourself, check out this new carousel. It's right on the waterfront on the Rose Kennedy Greenway in Boston.
Today, WXRV-FM, better known as The River, operates out of that very same Art Deco building from the 1940s. What separates The River from other radio stations is that it's independently owned by a New Hampshire man. It plays alternative music, local bands, and it's dedicated to its listeners.
Really committed to the communities that we serve. The station's foundation is really more about Main Street than Wall Street. And I know that's a little trite, but what we really rejoice is sort of the discovery of not only the communities, but art, film, fashion, and of course music.
Let's do this one. This is Jimmy Eat World, The Middle, on Boston's Independent Radio, The River.
It just takes some time, little girl, and a little out the ride. Everything will be just fine.
Popular morning DJ Rita Carey of Stratum is the morning cup of coffee for River fans. Rita has been in radio for 10 years, combining her love of music with her love to talk. But make no mistake, Rita knows what her listeners want.
People don't listen to our station to listen to me blab. They listen to our station because of the music.
And the music is what makes the River so different. It prides itself on listening to artists who want to showcase their fledgling talents.
We actually get a lot of people from Berklee College of Music. I always like listening to those because they're going to sound good. They're really well produced. I don't know if I'm going to like the song, but the production aspect will be good. So, we get a whole range, from the kid in the parents' bedroom to, really polished stuff.
Love struck Romeo, sing the streets a serenade.
So what we try to do with our music director, Matt Phipps, and with Rita, is to really take the time to discover the new artists and music that are emerging on the scene before they emerge. So people really love the sense of discovery on the river, and we've got a great track record of breaking a lot of new artists.
Many of those new artists make their way here to the River Music Hall. If the walls in this room could sing, it's the stuff of legends.
There used to be a baby grand piano here back in the day. There's a picture out in the lobby of the big bands that used to play in here. So now what happens is bands will come in and, we'll set all the stuff up, and usually we set it up right here. And sometimes we film it, sometimes not, and we record their live performance. And then every weeknight we replay a little bit of it at 9 o'clock on the River Music Hall Rewind.
The band Fun played here just days before it went on to win several Grammys. Grammy Award-winning artists like Adele and Maroon 5 all played here in this room and left their mark on the famous wall.
There she is, Adele.
Sometimes River fans will get a chance to sit in the River Music Hall, getting treated to a live show. It's that relationship with the listeners that gives the River a local connection to the region.
There aren't many radio stations that have local bands, whether they're just on the verge of becoming successful or successful, already established bands, come in and actually play a live set.
I know, it's amazing. And some of the people, you know, like Adele or Fun, go on to win a gazillion Grammys and they get super famous.
I think we've got a really great formula, and we have a lot of feedback from our listeners, both from Facebook and other social media devices, but candidly, we still answer the phone and talk to them, and when they share with us their delight in some of the new discoveries, it's pretty gratifying.
You know, the rumor has it, right? Yeah. Rumor has it. That fire in the rain, right?
To cement their ties with the community, the river opens its doors to school tours. With so many radio stations now automated, the river gives the kids a chance to really see what a DJ does and how the station operates.
It's refreshing to be able to just not stick to one genre. You know, you look at people's iPods. You're not just going to see rock or pop or country. You're going to see everything. And we like to bring that sort of attitude on air here to the river. The thing we love to do the most is to expose people to brand new music. We are, you know, ever present as far as when it comes to new songs on the radio.
It's Rita, good morning. It's a 9:50. I'm going to be taking off pretty shortly. Thank you so much for being with me, and Carolyn Morrill is up next. I am going to leave you with Jake Bugg. I can't believe this guy's only 19 years old. He sounds really very Dylan-y.
While Rita loves discovering new artists, she's amazed that she has met so many musical legends. She has introduced and interviewed her idol, Chrissie Hynde, and other artists like Nick Lowe and Jackson Browne. It's a dream job for a woman who literally dove into this career.
You know what? I love interviewing the bands. That's my most favorite part. I'm not the only one that does the interviews, but when I get to, it's so cool. I just love it. You just want to see what makes them tick and how they got to where they got to musically and what the influences on their music were.
Rita's gift for gab, her passion for music, and her dedication to river fans. One of the many reasons why the river's formula is working.
A lot of people still can't believe somebody's paying me to yak. I'm going to die a happy woman. I really will. It's the best job. It really is the most perfect job. It's Rita Carey on the river. Good morning. It's 9:35. Gorgeous, gorgeous day today.
Everything will be alright.